and welcome to a special interview with Jesse, our, I believe, first Aston Martin driver. Could be wrong in saying that. But welcome, Jesse, if you'd like to say hello now. Yep, right then. Let's dive into questions. You were talking about your qualifying. Forgive me. It was something like 10th to... What did you go? I forgot. Mm. Mm. That was a very good performance to be fair in your first outing. I'd be very happy myself. So, also, about the 6th, just a quick one. How are you settling in the ERS? Obviously, as I said, first Aston Martin driver, so you must be, your history maker, really. Mm. Yeah, so I get what you mean. It's one of the more friendlier leagues out there, I'd say that for sure. Any other questions? What have I got? I've got time to think here. Let's have a look. I want to have a look at the next race, because obviously it's only tomorrow, so we might as well talk about it. What is the next race? I already forgot. Is it... Oh yeah, France. Anyway, do you reckon you got a good chance? You any good round there? Decently good runner? Mm. Yeah, that would be quite good, to be fair. It's just a quick, just going along with it. We had discussed. Did you see any drama that happened? Because obviously, on turn 1, I think, Babatunde. You might, if you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. Did you see anything between the Tommy and Babatunde thing? Because obviously we saw it. It's probably been dealt with now. But did you see anything going through there? Mm. 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 P like you said, it's your first outing, you're getting P4, you're only one off a podium, so I'd take that very much gladly. Next, yeah, which is good. Which how I normally say it, wherever you end up on the track, you take it as a result, but obviously it won't go to it, but that's how I normally see it, usually. I'm just looking, at ERS, we want to get to know the drivers. What would you say is your best track, roughly? I'm trying to look up the calendar, and I just don't know how to be honest. Uh, mm, yeah, it's the night track. Mm, mm, mm. So obviously with you're joining late, which ain't ideal. But then if you're getting P4 or stuff like that, where would you roughly like to be at the end of season 1? Oh yeah, I need it. Oh, I'm awful with these things, aren't I? Anyway, let's have a look at standings. There you go. Yeah, if you go down more, you can see the old drivers. Mm. Mm. Yeah, might have been. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, that. Yeah. So how I see it now, you've got what, 4 races, if I'm not wrong, left. Yeah. So 4 races left. Depending on results, I think. Being honest, if you're getting P4s and consistently, if you want to go up with that as well, you could probably go for. I'd say you can contest for P4, and if you start at the start of the season, if you're consistent, you'll probably be the P3. Mm. 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 Yeah, I know what you mean. What else is there? What else is there? Also, normally with the old single drivers, it probably will be harder for you in the constructors. So I'm just seeing where rough. So yeah, to be fair though, you're beating the Scuderia Ferrari, and you're beating Alfa Romeo. So on your own that is. So I wouldn't be too upset with that in them terms. Um, so just looking through that, but I guess again just a bit too early to probably call that. Just last question: who would you see as your rival? Obviously, from the race that you've gone on, who do you reckon could be your rival, and who you reckon could progress? Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I think when you get into, I think maybe by even the end of the season, I think you'll probably get a rough idea because obviously one of the races put it. I put you under the spotlight there, saying, "Oh, who do you think you're going to battle the other?" So, but like, I reckon you just have to wait till probably the end of the season, have a little figure out who you'll be battling the most, and probably make a judgment there. And I think that's it. Being honest, I think I run out of questions. Thank you, Jesse, for joining me. If there's anything you'd like to say, you can quickly say it now if you want. Uh, oh, fair enough. No, just statements or saying, anything. If there's nothing, that's fine. Uh, mm, yeah, and long live them clean races because I do not want to go back to some dirty races we have had, which hasn't been ideal, but luckily we're getting past them. So thank you once again for Jesse for joining me. Thank you for the people who started watching the stream. I know it was probably late notice, we did it out of the blue and we thought, right, we'll do it now. So we've done that. Thank you, Jesse, again. And I'll see you lot a bit later. Oh, there we go. Anyway, see you everyone.